hourglass here, TextEdit, and have it open up. You'll see that it's open here. First couple things we need to do though is just make sure that it's set up correctly. So you'll go to Format. I've already done it, but this should say Make Plain Text. You'll want to hit Make Plain Text there. Then come over to TextEdit and hit Preferences. And we need to just click on Open and Save. And then make sure that you have this top box checked which says Display HTML files as HTML code instead of formatted text. That'll come in handy later. So we can close that, and then we're going to open up a new window if yours wasn't open already. When we do that, you'll see that you just get this simple box. And the nice thing about HTML to learn how to code is that it's really set up to just be pretty easy and pretty simple way to learn how to code. It's set up kind of like writing a paper for a language arts class, and that kind of makes it easy to begin. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use these brackets a lot. That anything within the brackets is going to be something that tells the computer that this is a code and it needs to do something with this. So the first thing we need to do is just tell it what language we're writing in, and that's HTML. So we'll type within the brackets HTML. Like I said, it's kind of set up like writing a paper in language arts class. So the next thing is to tell it that this is the heading. And just like in your paper where you have the heading, this is going to be the part that kind of shows that information to it. And then what's contained within the heading? Well, the title. So this is where we're going to put the title of our website that we're going to create. You can name it whatever. For today, since it's the first one that we're going to do, we're going to do the standard, typical Hello World. Whenever we open something, which is what we've done by doing this HTML heading title, we also have to make sure that we close it afterwards. Because HTML is a pretty simple coding, it doesn't know that when it's open and when it's closed, so we have to tell it when it's closed. So to do that, we have to put this backslash. And now, right? And now the computer knows that everything that's between title and backslash title is what is actually the title. So it's only going to look between these two things to know that Hello World is our title. For now, that's the end of our heading as well, so we can also close the heading and be done with that. So what comes next in a language arts paper that you're writing? The body. This is where the actual text of our website is going to be contained. And again, we'll just do a simple Hello World. And for now, that's all we need to put in our body. So again, we can close the body by putting that backslash. And then really, that's all we need to have in our website in order to have just a really simple, basic website. So we can put backslash HTML then as well. So now everything that we've opened, we've also closed. We have opened HTML, we closed HTML. We had open head, we closed head, title, closed it, body, and we close that as well. We can go up to save this, and when we hit save, we can title it as, let's call it Hello World. And I'm just going to save this to my desktop. But when we save it, we have to add one thing to it. We have to put .html. And that tells the computer that when it's saved that we want this to be displayed as a web page. So we hit save, and we'll see that it saves it as Hello World. We can then go to our browser, and if we hit File and hit Open File, we can go find that on our desktop, hit Hello World, and there we go. And so I've got a lot of tabs open, but you can see here we've got Hello World. You can see if I didn't have so many tabs open that it would say Hello World. Actually, as I hold my mouse over it, it does say Hello World. And so there we go. We've got our basic web page.